Hello friends, welcome to Super Guruji. In this video, I am going to tell you 3 tricks for multiplication of numbers. Trick 1 for multiplication of 2-digit number into 2-digit number. Trick 2 for multiplication of 3-digit number into 2-digit number. Trick 3 for multiplication of 3-digit number into 3-digit number. These are very simple tricks. You can calculate multiplication in very few seconds. So let's start. So let's start with the example of 35 into 48. So in the first step, take the multiplication of the last digit of both numbers, that is multiplication of 5 into 8. So 5 into 8 is 40. So write down this 0 directly into the answer and take this 4 as a carry for next step. So move to the next step. So in the next step, consider the both numbers and take the cross multiplication of the digit of both numbers, means multiply the 3 to the 8, multiply the 5 to the 4. So 3 into 8 and 5 into 4. So 3 into 8 is 24 and 5 into 4 is 20. Then take addition of these both numbers, that is 44. Then add the carry from previous step to this number, that is 4. Then we get 48. Then write down this 8 directly into the answer and take this 4 as a carry for next step. So move to the next step. So in the next step, take the multiplication of first digit of both numbers, that is multiplication of 3 and 4. So 3 into 4 is 12 and add the carry from previous step 4, we get 16. So write down this 16 directly into answer. So that is our final answer. We calculate this answer in very few seconds and in very few simple steps. So take one more example of 73 into 45. So in the first step, take the multiplication of last digit from the both numbers, that is 3 and 5. So 3 into 5 is 15. Write down this 5 in the answer and take this 1 as a carry for next step. So move to the next step. So in the next step, consider the both digits and take the cross multiplication of these digits. So that is multiply the 7 to the 5, multiply the 3 to the 4. So 7 into 5 is 35 and 3 into 4 is 12. So take the addition of these both numbers, it will give 7 and 4, that is 47. Then add the carry from previous step to this number, that is 1, we get 48. Write down this 8 into the answer and take this 4 as a carry for next step. So move to the next step. So in the next step, take the multiplication of first digit from the both numbers, that is 7 and 4. So 7 into 4 is 28 and add the carry from previous step, that is 4, we get 32. Write down this 32 directly into the answer. So we get the final answer of 3285. Let's start with the example of 3 4 3 multiply by 45. So in the first step we will multiply the numbers at the unit digit, means multiplication of 3 into 5. So 3 into 5 is 15. We will write this 5 in the answer and take this one as a carry for the next step. So move to the next step. So in the next step, consider the last two numbers from the both numbers, means consider this 43 from these numbers and consider 45, and do the cross multiplication between these two numbers, means multiply the 4 to the 5 and multiply the 3 to the 4 and add them. So take it, 4 into 5 is 20 and 3 into 4 is 12, and addition of this 2. So addition of these 2 is 32, and add the carry from the previous step, so is equal to 33. So write down this 3 in the answer and take this 3 as a carry for the next step. So move to the next step. I will erase this. So in the next step we will consider the two numbers 45 and 34, and we will do the cross multiplication between these two numbers, means multiply the 3 to the 5 and multiply by 4 to the 4. So 3 into 5 is 15 and 4 into 4 is 60, and take addition between these two numbers, so is 31, and add the carry from previous step, so is equal to 34. So we will write this 4 in the answer and take this 3 as a carry for the next step. So go to the next step. Is this. So in the last step we will take multiplication of the numbers at the first digit, means multiply by 3 into 4. So 3 into 4 is 12, and add the carry from the previous step, so is equal to 15. So write down this 15 directly into answer. So this is our last answer, 15435. So in the very few seconds we will calculate the multiplication of 3-digit number into 2-digit numbers. So let's take one more example to understand in better way. So take 7 8 4 into 27. So in the first step we will multiply the numbers 4 into 7. 4 into 7 is 28. Write this 8 in the answer and take these 2 as a carry for the next step. So move to the next step. So in the next step we will consider the last two numbers from both numbers, means consider 84 and 27, and do the cross multiplication, means multiply the 8 to 7 and multiply the 4 to 2. So 8 into 7 is 56, and 4 into 2 is 8, and take addition of these both numbers, so it's 64, and add the carry from the previous step is 2, so is equal to 66. So write down this 6 in the answer and take this 6 as a carry for the next step. So go to the next step. So in the next step we will consider the two numbers 78 and 27 and do the cross multiplication, means multiply this 7 to this 7 and multiply this 8 to this 2. So 7 into 7 is 49 and 8 into 2 is 60, and take addition of these two numbers is 5 and it's 65, and add the carry from the previous step. So add 6, we will get 71. So write down this 1 in the answer and take this 7 as a carry for next step. So go to the next step. In the next step, it is last step, multiply this 7 to this 2, means multiply the first digit of both numbers. So 7 into 2 is 14 and add this carry from previous step is 7 is equal to 21. Write down this 21 directly into answer. So this is our last answer. Let's take one example. Take 782 multiply by 257. So in the first step, take the multiplication of last digit of both numbers. So multiply the 2 to the 7, we get 14. Write down this 4 in answer and take this one as a carry for next step. So move to the next step. So in next step, consider the last two digit of both numbers and take cross multiplication. That is, multiply the 8 to 7 and 2 to 5. So 8 into 7, we get 56, and 2 into 5, we get 10. Take addition between these two numbers, we get 66. Then add carry from previous step to this number, we get 67. So write down this 7 in the answer and take this 6 as a carry for next step. So move to the next step. So in the next step, multiply the 8 to 5, 2 to 2 and 7 to 7. So 8 into 5, 2 into 2 and 7 into 7. So we get 8 into 5 is 40, 2 into 2 is 4 and 7 into 7 is 49. So take addition of these three numbers, we get 3 and 9. Then add carry from previous step to this number, we get 99. Then write down this 9 in answer and take this 9 as a carry for next step. So move to the next step. So in next step, consider the first two digit of both numbers and take cross multiplication. That is, multiply the 7 to the 5 and 8 to 2. So we get 7 into 5, 8 into 2, 7 into 5 is 35 and 8 into 2 is 16. Take addition between these two numbers, we get 1. 5. Then add carry from previous step to these numbers. We get 60. So write down this 0 in answer and take this 6 as a carry for next step. So move to the next step. So in the next step, take the multiplication of first digit of both numbers, that is multiply this 7 to this 2. So we get 7 into 2, 14. Then add carry from previous step to this number. We get 20. So write down this 20 directly into answer. So this is our final answer. We calculated this answer in very few simple steps. So follow the same steps for multiplication of every 3-digit number. If you have any questions, ask me in comments. Till then, like, share this video and subscribe to my channel, that is Super Guruji. Thank you for watching this video.